What? So we're live, everybody, and welcome to the Dynasty. I'm your boy Waiting. This is the journey to manga. I am about to draw one of my original characters, Tiger Wolf. I haven't drawn him in a while, so I'll probably mess it up. But as you can see on the screen, I've already started a pose that I would like to use. So we're at the refining stage, and I'm going to refine this pose and turn it into something that I can use. Just get this a bit low. I'm actually listening to some blogs and things. So I don't want that to mess with the internet, of course, because if it does, you're gonna have a big problem. So let me know how the stream is going. Drop me a message. Welcome. You know. Okay, so we're ready to go. So the idea of this is he's actually strapping on his gloves, and you can see I've just actually used some blocky shapes and things like that. I mean, I just wanna fill in the correct shapes, get the right sizes in as well. I think that can work. So let's take a look. Let's fill in the shapes that we want. And I learned in one of the online courses I was doing that what you want to do is you want to make sure that the bases are right. A little bit like building. Like a builder would do with his building. You want to make sure that these things you want to make sure that these things are at the correct thing well, get this right. You want to make sure that your bases are right. You want to make sure that you're happy with the structure. It's like a skeleton. If your skeleton is all janky, you're going to be standing janky. That's how it works. So it's at this level, at this stage, I want to make sure that my drawing is something that I can be happy with. That the head proportions are right, the neck proportions are right, the shoulder proportions are right. And if it isn't, then this is where I'm gonna fix it. It kinda looks okayish. Let's just get the structures right. So this is the rib cage. Going right. Before I did this, I already did like the head. The number of heads. This is I think a 8. So I want to make sure the torso is coming in at the right values as well. I mean, this is very rough stage. Very rough stage. So it's just about getting the forms right, getting the body right. As I said, making sure that the things align the way I want them to be the hand image. You know, one thing I gotta learn is to draw a little bit lighter. But I tend not to do that. So I'm not really too worried about the size of this, or it's just like I said, it's just the shapes, Shapes need to be good. If the shapes are good, they'll be good, it'll be good, real good. Actually, just listening to some podcasts as well while I work helps me out kind of nicely as well. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Get what you need, right? Get it. Take your time. Don't rush the pose. Don't rush much else. Just make sure it looks like something you'll be proud of. That's what I always say. You know what? I think I fall victim to this as well. When I say make sure that it's something that you'll be proud of, I think what a lot of us do is we want it to look like the stuff we see on TV. So you're like, oh no, I'm not happy with this. And it's okay to never be happy, but to be satisfied with your current level. It really is. But it shouldn't mean that you should never publish your works. It shouldn't mean that. Because I can tell you, if you do that, well, guess what? Your work will never be out there. No one will ever see it. And really, how will you improve if there's no reactions to your work? You know what I mean? I've been struggling with that, I think, for the longest time. Straight up. That's right, guys. We're not alone in this. Way 10 has the same problem. The Dynasty has the same problem. No jokes, but I do this like little thing beforehand so that I can see or visualize better what the pose is gonna look like. It's actually something that I picked up recently, and I actually want to use it a lot more because I mean, from what I can see, is it's gonna work. It's gonna work for me nicely, you know. This is actually a little bit straighter. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. But you see this. This is not what I'm looking for. There you go. Right, so now I want, oh, I want that one. Oh, I want one of the concepts. Race wise, that was one. Those are of course concepts. Okay, not to fret. I do have the picture somewhere. If you want to see the picture I'm using and basing this on, it's on my Instagram. I don't think I've put the link in, but if you're looking for me, just look for way underscore 10 and then you'll find me. Okay, let's see. I need to find this picture. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but this is the picture that I drew. I'm going to use that as this concept. It's very simple, just a white vest and a blue pants with some shoes. As you can see, basically he wears gloves, so he's just strapping them up, and that's basically all there is to it. Alright, so that's the rough ended one. Let's make this look more like a droid. To the chopper. I think my Arnold voice sucks a little bit, but I love Arnold. Hi. I mean, who's your favorite action star? You know, who do you guys like? When someone watches the stream, obviously. No, but seriously, I love those 90s movies. I mean, I'm talking about Arnie, Dolph Lundgren. This is the whole thing I want to do with this thing. I want to put these action heroes back into this comic and just turn it into almost the 90s. You know, the things that I grew up watching and enjoying. You know, old school kung fu movies, just old school beat 'em up movies. Rambo, um, The Running Man, Terminator. I mean, I know I'm talking about the obvious ones, but like, you know, Total Recall, the originals, the RoboCop movie, the original RoboCop movie, not this rubbish that came out recently. You know, that's my whole purpose. That's my whole idea. That's what I want to do with this. And I mean, one of my favorite action stars as well is Bruce Lee, and you know, rest in peace, man. But he was fantastic. He was fantastic. I said fantastic twice, didn't I? But he was fantastic. He's Bruce Lee. He's Bruce Lee. I mean, it doesn't get any more fantastic than that. Like I think, like I want him to have a bit of a menacing look. So, you know, like he's gonna be ready for action. He's always ready for action. We always ready for action. You know him, like Will Smith from Bad Boys, and he's like in the original. Then he's telling Martin, "It's gonna be you, or it's gonna be me. It's gonna be you, it's gonna be us. Which one's it gonna be?" Then he tells him like, "That's how you're supposed to drive. This is the fastest production car on the planet. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be here." It was so cool and funny, but I mean, you could always feel the intensity of the sea. You know, when he's doing that. But for me, like it's so cool. I always, I say, man, I always enjoy those movies. I really do. Just get in there a bit and just put down some markers, you know, ears and things like that. I'm not gonna go too much in depth. I just want some markers down of where things need to be. So eyes. Another trick I like to do when I put these eyes down is just mark where they should be. See, otherwise eyes are not going to land where they need to land. Is that really in the middle? That's the middle. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Eyebrows up in there. You usually place the nose once you've done the mouth. That's too low. It's far too low. I think that should do it. There you go. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to build up the arms a little bit. Give him some realistic arms and things like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, as it goes, you'll start to see the form. I mean, you gotta work on the forms as much as you can. Gotta do that. Just some placemats, if you will. See, this one didn't come out so lacquer. If you didn't know what I just said now, lacquer, it means nice in Afrikaans in South Africa. So if it's lacquer, it's good. So if you hear me say that a few times, just know it's because of where I'm from. But yeah, it's good. So this is not so good, okay, because I'm not getting this correct. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll fix it now. Bring that. Like I'm using the theory of opposing curves, so that gives it a better dynamic look. Than, you know, if it wasn't, or if things were curving itself. Because I mean, if you don't use opposing curves, let's say this is the leg looks like this, right? It's all curving the same way. Now it can look right, but what if this is only the calf? Now what if this was the thigh? See what I'm saying? That doesn't work. But if this is the thigh, all of a sudden it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Even though that's a bit nerve. This could be the arm, for example. You see? All of a sudden that looks like a decent arm. So rule of opposing curves, it can make your artwork look a lot more dynamic. On a serious tip though, why is this not working out so well? Anyway, maybe it's because I didn't do that right. That was clowny of me. Anyway, bring that in there. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so yeah, just building up the arms now. Torso as well. This is not his pecs. This is simply his rib cage. Yeah, these are not his pecs. It's his rib cage. See, as I go, I don't need to continue down the same vein, you know. Just fixing it as I go. Just fixing it as I go. I'm gonna put a spot maybe for the knees. And again, you see, once again, posing. Let's see. That's where that's where the crotch is. Of course, that's looking a little bit derpy. because that's probably because of what I did with the knee. And there you go, a better looking leg. One cheat you can do is just continue like that, right? You can use that as the position for the knee, and then just join it as such. See? Move that up. That's the leg. I think that would be that'd be great. I wonder if I tilted his back too much when I did this. And it's probably because the neck is probably too long. So let's adjust. I've got this tendency sometimes I make the neck too long. But that seems better. Seems about right. Yeah, I made, and you see, like I had to adjust this because I made that too long. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, see, something's not right here, so we fix it. So yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's not perfect. I do think it leaning back a little bit, but I do think I know how we can sort this out a little bit. That'll be fine. So you see, the one I used before can be good for thumbnailing, and this is now better for detailing. So let me get them hands in there. For this, I'm gonna use a little bit of a reference. Okay. Get that angle right. Hello? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it at this point for the moment. I'm gonna go quickly grab a snack and then join me for the second part. As I need to figure out these fingers a little bit better because I'm not happy with the way that looks. But I think when we get back, we'll be there. So right over here, not happy with that. But join me soon. I'm in the that's terrible, isn't it? I'm the boy waiting. I'm your boy waiting. This is the dynasty. This is the journey to manga. Join it with me next time, and hopefully this turns into a better masterpiece than it's looking at the moment. Looks like trash like right now, doesn't it? But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.